Hmm. Demi Fiend. We're doing an intro. Hmm. No, you have to say something. You have people watching. Hmm. You gotta say something more than hmm. You gotta say something. Just welcome the people. Say welcome. Say hello, connoisseurs of the culture. Just introduce yourself. Anything. For the love of... All right, fine. You just stand there. I'll do the intro, and then no one's gonna judge us, okay? Just keep standing there. Yeah, don't have to respond to that. Just stand there, okay? I'll bring the mic. I'll do it myself. Hello. Welcome, my lovely connoisseurs of the culture. I am the lovely voice you can't forget, the incredible V, and I am back in the beautiful world of Shin Megami 5, The Vengeancing. I hope everyone's doing well this lovely day/night. I know this is awkward, Twitch, because I had a weird issue where everything crashed. My game crashed and my OBS crashed. So nice to know that things haven't changed despite being gone for the past couple of days. But regardless, I hope everyone's doing well this lovely day/night. I've missed you guys something fierce, and I have quite a few things to talk about. But yes, I should give you guys the recap what happened. And the first biggest way to tell you about the recap is you're looking at it. You see him. He's right there, in all his shirtless glory and that noticeable spike on the back of his neck. It just stands out. He probably tears up a lot of shirts. Anyway, I fought the Demi Fiend last episode, and boy oh boy, it was rough. But we managed to do it, and we did it well. It took a while too, but you know what? We did it, and I'm not complaining. I think I'm very grateful for it. It took a minute. We lost some losses, but we were able to stand victorious, and everything worked out beautifully well. And as a result, the Demi Fiend in all his broken glory has joined us. It's still frustrating that we can't see to customize him because I guess he's a guest character, but whatever. You know what? I'll take what I can get. I'm not going to be greedy, I suppose. But on another note, though, we did do the Demi Fiend, which means there's not much left. We took down one of the four major super bosses. That's 3 done. We only have one last one left, and then I can honestly say I've completed this game. To my liking. Yes, I know there's others to do, like that terrible masochistic delight of the elite virtual trainer, which I might attempt to do a little bit this episode, most likely not. But, like I said, we did do 3 of the 4 super bosses. Shiva's toast, we did the Demi Fiend last episode, and Masakata was several episodes ago, which means there's only one left. I don't plan on fighting Satan this episode, but if things work out, and I can motivate myself is a better word, I will most likely try to fight Satan next episode. So I think this episode is gonna be a nice, like, calm one per se. Maybe, I don't know. I didn't think about doing too many crazy things for this episode because I wanted this to be more just, you know, tell about my days, have some fun, share some interesting information and all that jazz. So as always, normally I would have Tsukuyomi do it, but I wanted to have the Demi Fiend do an intro, but he clearly is just gonna stand there, just stare. So I guess I'll do it myself. If you guys enjoy this content, you've stuck with me this whole big old ride. First off, I'm grateful for you guys, because this is definitely one of my longer playthroughs. But if you managed to stick with me this far, had this much fun, and just had some good moments, and maybe some good highlights and stories that you took away from this, or this whole playthrough that you enjoyed about me. If you enjoyed anything of me, rather, please, I ask that you please let me know. And of course, if you do want to keep going for more of this, then please follow me on Twitch with the handle of VitaminDGR. And actually, you can also subscribe to skip those pesky advertisements that keep popping up. And if you do enjoy this content, please make sure to subscribe, whether this on or on YouTube, well, whether this be on Twitch or on YouTube. Especially on YouTube. I'm trying to reach a summer goal. I know it's a bit lofty, but I'm trying to get at least 300 before the fall season, before September. And I'm not trying to say I'm extremely desperate, but I'm very grateful for every bit of support I can get. And of course, for those who have subscribed and then those who have stuck with me, I can't thank you guys enough for sticking with me throughout this whole long playthrough. I know it's a bit one, but I'm just grateful that you guys managed to stick in, whether you stuck with me for a few minutes or the whole length, had some fun, and hopefully I can do more content for you guys. Believe me, I got a lot of I got a lot of plans for the channel. Some special little surprises, some group streams, and some other things I'm working on. So I hope you guys are looking forward to it. Again, please make sure to like and subscribe on Twitch or YouTube. Now, with that out of the way, there's a couple things we gotta talk about. First off, for today's episode, I'm standing right before the final thing of the Empyrean because we did all the fights last time or the time before. So I'm hoping, because I'm pretty sure once we go up to those stairs, yeah, I'll rock this team. I'm certain once we go to these stairs, we're gonna deal. Actually, no, we already fought Dazai and stuff. I think this is when we find out the choice, right? I think that's when we get Muscles, aka Amitabha himself, who'll be like, make your choice. And I think this is when both Tao and Yoko talk, I think. So I'm hoping that I actually stick with Yoko's route on this. Otherwise, it's gonna suck. It's gonna be very awkward. But I have thought to myself, if I somehow screwed up and I'm on like Yoko's or on Tao's route, I'll probably have to replay this all off camera and then hopefully just really quickly get to Yoko. I really hope I didn't mess that up. But yeah, let's just do this.
Young man.
You have over $2 million, so naturally I will talk to you. Something feels wrong to me. I suggest we make sure we're fully prepared, young man. Also, you might want to tell about your first little detailed story before we get too into it, because I know you'll get distracted. Yeah, alright, fine. I guess we could talk this moment really quickly. Let's just get to it before I get too into the game. Folks, I'm not going to talk about the Anime Expo thing yet. I'll talk about that after whatever the next, or during the next boss fight. I don't remember what it is. I think we deal with Tiamat next. But while I have this nice calm moment, it's nice and quiet, let me tell you something interesting. So, first, on the way back from Anime Expo, my friends were driving, and I was just on my phone, just going through the world, minding my own anime-loving business, and then something was popped up to my feed. I guess this was a thing that was established some time ago, but I found out about this just a couple hours ago. I came back from home, I came back from Anime Expo just several hours ago, got food, got situated, I'm still hungry, and I guess I got a link about Chuck E. Cheese doing something interesting. They're making an arcade, and I'm surprised by their choice. Okay, so for starters, for those that don't know, the arcades used to exist. Well, you guys are probably around my age, if not older or younger, so you guys probably know what arcades are. But like game centers, places where you just pay to play some games and stuff. Chuck E. Cheese is still a thing, I like to think, and they used to have it for kids. It's not like when I was a kid, they had this thing in North Carolina. This is a non sequitur story. I guess it's just a story time. Whatever. Let's just make it story time really quickly. I'll be quick. But when I was a kid, Chuck E. Cheese existed, but in North Carolina, there was a place called Jeepers, which the only difference was instead of that rat, they had like a mascot, which is like this like large purple gorilla, I think, with a green hat. I don't remember his name, but I remember it was him and like a dog and a bird of all of the things too. I remember when I was a kid in North Carolina, I don't remember much of Jeepers other than it was just like a place in North Carolina. It was basically Chuck E. Cheese. You had arcade, you had like the skee ball, the ball pit, the playground, the mediocre pizza, the place where adults would like just do their own thing while we kids just did stupid stuff. You know, it was fun. It was good to be a kid. The only thing I remember from Jeepers is that every now and then they'd have like the animatronic things like do a sing and dance number. And I don't remember the names of them, but I'm pretty sure they had like a dog-like character. I think his name was like Jowls or something. I don't know. But okay. So every now and then they have the animatronic characters like singing a song and be like, "Oh, hey, we're animals. We like to sing, blah, 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 blah." And the dog character, like I remember being close to it because I guess we kids were just like standing like next to it at the stage watching them. Not on the stage, but we were watching it. And like the dog, like, okay, so if I sang like Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb, like, you know, like normally, but instead this freaking dog was just like, Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Like it was just distorted. And what's worse is that they're supposed to like move in like proper kind of animatronic-y ways. This thing was not moving right. Like its head was twitching back and forth. Its arm was just not working right. I think it played like an instrument, but it wasn't like, the instrument was just kind of like not playing the right sounds. It was traumatizing. I don't remember much of Jeepers, but I hope it doesn't exist because that place sucked. The pizza was mid. It didn't have any good prizes. I'm pretty sure the games were rigged, and that thing scarred me. Like, I'm not like, I never played Five Nights. I know that I watched Markiplier and I used to watch him play it, but I had a Five Nights experience from that dog thing. Like I don't want to go back. That is a memory. And I know that's neither here nor there to the things I want to talk about for today's episode, but hey, if you want some more VitaminDGR lore, hey, there was a place called Jeepers. I don't know if it still exists. Somebody could probably Google it. I don't think it still exists, but it might. I don't know. But yeah, that traumatized me. So yeah, I used to go to this place back in North Carolina when I was a small little Vitapill. So I don't know. There you go. But the thing I want to talk about really quickly before I go to it is that Chuck E. Cheese is making an adult arcade center for adults where they have like food that hopefully is not mediocre and drinks for those that drink, I guess, and games and stuff. I didn't really put too much stock in that because that was brought to my attention. I was like, wait, they're making a Chuck E. Cheese for adults? You know what? While I'm talking about this, might as well just Google it and get some more information out of this. I don't remember much of it, but I know there was an article that I saved on my phone because I was like, why are they doing an arcade for adults? Like, will people want it? But to be fair, though, I kind of like the idea of an arcade. I haven't been to one in so long. The last time I was back in Maryland, many years ago, and I would love to go in an arcade. Like, I was actually talking about that with my friends, about like how Japan still has arcades, but America barely has any arcades that I know of. And I also wondered why Japan still has so many. Like, considering that people nowadays have like their own personal consoles and PCs, or you know, mobile gaming and Switches and Steam Decks, I'm wondering why Japan still has arcades. I should look up that one day, but I don't know. Here we go. According to FoxBusiness.com, Chuck E. Cheese launches new arcade for adults in 10 states. Chuck's Arcade, as it's called, will include nostalgic arcade games such as Miss Pac-Man, Galaga, and Mortal Kombat. Iconic family entertainment chain Chuck E. Cheese is leveling up for grown-ups. The Texas-based company has launched a new spin-off concept called Chuck's Arcade, an adult-targeted arcade experience that blends nostalgic favorites and modern games. By opening game centers for older generations who grew up as lifelong fans, the Kitty Arcade brand is now bringing together gamers of all ages, according to a press release. The adult center features retro classics such as Miss Pac-Man, Galaga, Mortal Kombat, Donkey Kong, and Centipede, the company said. It's already open in at least 10 wow, really? It's already open? It's already open in 10 major malls across 8 states, including New York, Texas, and Florida. Sites include St. Petersburg, Florida. Actually, well, okay, maybe if you're in these places, you might be able to find one of these things. If you go to these centers, please tell me. I'm curious. But they have Chuck's Arcade in St. Petersburg, Florida, Trumbull, Connecticut, Oklahoma City, and Tulsa, Oklahoma. They need stuff over there. There's nothing else to do over there. Victor, New York, Buford, Georgia, El Paso, or Peso, Texas, Nassau and Salem, New Hampshire, St. Louis and Kansas City, Missouri, and Brea, California. It has coming soon in parentheses. But yeah, I guess they're having an adult center for kids, and I don't know. It shows a picture of that Halo thing that I've seen at Dave & Buster's before. But I mean, I'm cool with it because, well, I don't know about the Chuck E. Cheese aspect of it. I hope it's decent. But I like the idea of an arcade center for adults. Although, isn't that essentially what Dave & Buster's is? I don't know. I mean, it might be kind of dope. Like, I want to see more arcades for adults. I haven't been to an arcade in a long time. I wonder if they'll make one where I'm at. Over here in the West Coast. Like, it'd be interesting to, like, go to an arcade. I haven't been to one in a long time. And I hope it works out. I hope they're able to do more. And if not, then whatever. But yeah, I guess we'll serve... Wait, what? His middle name is Entertainment? Sorry, I was clicking off the phone. I was about to put my phone down. But the next thing it pops up, I guess Google decided to tell me. I guess one of the things is, what does the E stand for in Chuck E. Cheese? And his middle name is Entertainment. Like, his full name is Charles Entertainment Cheese? Wait, his middle name is actually Entertainment. I've never known that. His middle name is Entertainment. His parents hate him. Like, I did not know that. That's crazy. I don't know what, I mean, I know his name was E, but I was just like, all right, probably like, I don't know, Edward or Ethan. Or Easy Cheese. I don't know. I didn't think his name was Entertainment. Charles Entertainment Cheese. Your parents definitely hate you. Sorry, that's just the non sequitur there. But that's crazy. That's so crazy. Sorry, I'm done. I'll move on with the game now. But his name is Charles Entertainment Cheese. How have I not known that? I've been on this earth for like over 20 years. How did I not know this? Probably because I never really cared much for Chuck E. Cheese, and that whole Jeepers thing is already traumatizing enough. Charles Entertainment Cheese. Who came up with that? Whatever. But yeah, I mean, I haven't been to an arcade in a long time. I hope that it works out, and if not, then, well, it's whatever. I know nowadays we all have our consoles and things like that, but it'd be interesting to go in an arcade. Just, you know, have fun. You know, it's been a long time. When was the last time you guys been to an arcade? Let me know in the comments section. When was the last time you go to that place with all the bright lights and loud sounds? You get the people like having quarters playing like, you know,
You've come.
Tekken or Mortal
This
Kombat.
is the hall of creation, resting place of the throne.
I don't know. Can I skip this? Should I skip this? I don't know if I should skip this. You know, like arcades where he has like the Tekken games you could play or the Halo games. You see like the people taking the photos. You go to the crane games that are rigged and never work. You see the extremely hot out of your league girl getting ready to like show off all her God-given assets for Dance Dance Revolution, but only for her to get upstaged by this one tryhard, the guy who either like holds onto the bars as they dance, or the guy who comes up with like the powder that like gymnasts have, or the guy with a sweatband. Like, you know those people, like the true tryhards of those Dance Dance games. If you've never seen that, I remember way back when I went to a Dave & Buster's way down south, and I remember they had like a Dance Dance game, and I remember seeing this one dude just come up with like a sweatband and wristbands. He had like shorts and like a t-shirt. I was like, oh, he's got this. He's about to do this. He's gonna rock this. And I don't know what song it was, but I know it was a Korean song because drop my mic. It had this extremely Korean like, extremely beautiful Korean like dancer girl, and this guy was like darn near perfect, man. Like he was sweating up a storm, but he was on it. I guess I'll just let the cutscene go, but whatever.
The Nahobino who will take the throne has been determined. Thus, I shall fulfill my role.
I don't know if anything I should skip because I don't know if anything's new or not.
For ages, I have watched over this world, but at last I can administer my true duty. Goddess, it is time.
Take us to Charles Entertainment Cheese's domain for fun and games. I can't believe his middle name is Entertainment. Why is his middle name Entertainment? So far, this looks like the exact same cutscene.
Not so fast.
Eh. Oh, Yoko.
Creation is not the way. Let the world be returned to chaos.
So far, this looks like the exact same cutscene. I think, I don't know.
Wait.
Is this the same cutscene?
Yoko, is that you?
I played
You're
this
okay.
thing for like 6 routes now. I still don't remember.
There was a time when I was known as
Actually,
Yoko.
3 times.
Now, I am the goddess who guides Tiamat. You were once my friend, Tao. But this is about
But you were the one that liked the pizza at Chuck E. Cheese. Therefore, I cannot be your friend.
I carry the will of the Kadishtu. I will destroy this
Any world that has
and
Charles
surrender
Entertainment
it to
Cheese
chaos.
existing cannot be allowed to live. But I'm part of that world. I don't want to die. Let's see. I'm glad you're okay. Like hell, I'll let you. I'm glad you're okay.
Is that you?
Still as ever. So I think this is the same, but when does it get different? Are we? Yo, I really hope I'm not gonna get Tao's route, man. After all this, that's right.
I didn't. I'm glad you lived, but I thought the sacrifice would have.
Well, glad I'm alive.
Aogami protected him. Now he has become Nahobino again, and he seeks the throne.
With the other guy that you guys should have killed.
Yoko,
Didn't.
I had no idea you'd end up a goddess. My role is to guide him to the throne. It is who I am. I do not wish to hurt you. Will you let us pass?
You couldn't hurt me if you tried.
If he gets his ideal world, then we can save everyone.
He agrees.
So please,
He likes the pizza at Chuck E.
you have
Cheese.
to
It's like
believe
Yoko's like, you
us.
do? It's like, well,
Wait.
hold on. Meh.
I wasn't expecting to see you. At least not like this.
It's
A
mediocre
goddess.
at best.
I didn't know you would end that way either. But still, I won't back down. The Kadishtu showed me the truth. The flaw in the system that governs us.
John Atlas wants
What
more
flaw?
money. As long as they want money,
That's not
we'll
fair.
keep making Shin Megami
Never was.
games.
It
We
is the
have to stop
hierarchy
them.
that came to
They've grown
be
too powerful.
when the horned god assumed the throne.
You can't stop John Atlas. He's a god.
One god rose above the others and seized control. By his example, mortals learned to do the same. This structure has defined us, corrupted humanity. It is our history, broken beyond repair. Listen to me. You
Welcome out of the stream.
You saw humanity for what it is.
Is this the same cutscene?
Stupid and ugly.
I did. I did feel it then. But that
Doesn't matter.
is why we need him. A
Roll
new
the
god
dice.
to rule and mend this broken world.
On what? Oh, I don't want to do this again. I love this game, don't get me wrong, but I can't do this another route, man.
You need someone who can answer their human hopes.
I guess it's me.
With his powers as Nahobino,
I want to beat it at some
I know
point.
he can create a world of peace and joy.
There's only one playthrough in this channel I want it to be super long, and that's
Is that
Persona.
truly
I
what you
don't need
believe?
to.
One god to rule over everyone? Do you think
It's a neutral,
humanity
right? Because you
will
fought
ever be
Danu?
happy
Yes,
being
I
alone?
did fight Danu.
No. It's built on the same ground.
But I don't know if this is the same cutscene or
broken
not.
system,
It's all kind of
a
blending to
god
me.
Who has control over everything. It ruined our world. That's the reason we're fractured, divided between oppressors and oppressed. Even if he takes the throne, nothing will change.
I'm either
It
flipped
will
or
simply
repeating
be
the
a new
past. God,
oppressor.
God.
There is only one way. Our way. Let Tiamat's power destroy the world, then begin anew from the chaos.
Or we could just, you know, not do either.
Truly free. There will be no concept of rule. And everyone, human and demon, will be free.
Tao's like, I am not acknowledging this. Besides, I'm way hotter, so you'll join me, right? Yeah, but I'm way cuter, and everyone knows that cute overbeats hot. Like, uh-oh. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like Tao, but please tell me I'm just getting Yoko's route, man. Game?
I know. I know you've seen how broken this world is.
Wait. Was that Yoko? Wait, am I on Yoko's? I think I'm on Yoko's. That was Yoko. No, I remember. Last time Tao said something.
Demons were born as gods. Yet look what's become of them.
Yes!
Look what the system's made. I want freedom. For humans and demons to be free again. Take my hand, please. We have to
How's this gonna
release
work
this
with-
world to
Ow.
achieve true liberty.
Alright. Gotta just slap her hand away. Alright, I did it. How bad is this gonna go? Because I'm curious now. How is this gonna work with Tao?
I thank you.
And Tiamat?
Now we can truly start over again.
Oh, don't you put your hand on my chest. Am I gonna have to fight Tao?
You cannot. I won't give up on everything that people have built. If you wish to erase human history, I swear that I will stop you. You must go through me.
I don't... How?
You will stop us. All by yourself.
Yeah, not that I don't believe it, but how? You can't stop me, Tao.
How disappointing indeed.
Ah, fricker! This guy? Are you serious?
The Archangel. Master.
What do you want? Oh, am I got to deal with you? I hate you so much.
Nahobino, you have chosen the path of darkness and so disgraced your divine
Oh,
station.
flip you. Again.
I had hoped that you would carry on the will of our gracious Lord, but I see my faith was woefully misplaced.
Ah, screw you, you beautiful voice prick. Am I gonna fight both of you?
Trespasser, the sheer audacity. How dare you stand in my way?
Oh, what, you're actually mad?
As a
Big deal.
Nahobino, you were meant to claim the throne, but instead you defy our world's very order.
I don't think I remember seeing him mad.
You are no longer of use to me. I shall smite you and install a ruler of my own choosing.
Then we will face you as well. So be it. You choose to stand against us.
Indeed I shall. Know your place, goddess. Your power is nothing to me, incomparable to my own.
Meh, I'm not really stressing. It's Mastema. Who freaking cares?
What?
Goddess though you may be, you are a traitor to the system. I am a higher being than you could ever hope to be.
So you
Tiamat shall obey me and purge your insolent souls.
Wait, what? Wait, what? How is he taking control of Tiamat? Wait, inheritance violation. Oh, that's new. Wait, how is he taking control of Tiamat? I thought that was only unique to Yoko. Freaking Mastema, like, when are you coming up with this new crap, man? So I still have to fight Tiamat, but now Mastema's in charge? Well, whatever. At least I get to destroy Mastema, and after I deal with Tiamat again, I guess. God, all right. He's using my own power against me.
Fools who dare to defy our lord! Fall before the primordial serpent!
So, Yoko, help? What do you do? Well, I also thought Yoko's playable. Thank God. Actually, what does she do? I'm kind of curious. We should just sit. Oh, that's way hot. Oh, that's extra hot. I love her. Well, news by incapacitated allies in the stock will be revived at the battle. Oh, well, can't do that. Heavy almighty attacks all foes, removes buffs, and lowers all stat. Huh? Heavy almighty attack to all foes, removes buffs, and lowers all stats by 1, right? So it's the opposite. Wow, she's the opposite of Tao. Because Tao's heals everyone, gets rid of debuffs, and raises all stats. So she's got like a debilitate mixed with Dakaja. And then, of course, these delicious skills. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Also, what's your... Woke as a goddess when the Tokyo conception took place, but was sealed in Shakan by the creator who did not want to give up his throne. Yoko Hiramine, whose power was unsealed by Lilith the Kadishtu, was restored to her goddess form. Those who have awakened as goddesses often struggle to retain mortal perspective and values. Yoko, however, remains relatively human in her perspective due to her time in a normal human state while her powers were sealed. Interesting. Well, that's freaking awesome. I don't think I'm expressing that enough. But I still gotta freaking fight Tiamat. But I get to see a new skill, so Primal Chaos? Yeah, let's see what it goes. Do it! That's just it? I love it! Why do I love it so much? Oh, this is gonna be fun, man. This is gonna be fun. But I don't need Ice Chef here. I need something a little bit more... And doesn't matter. I just gotta destroy you a bunch of times. I know how this goes. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. I love it. I love it way more than Tao's. Dude, Yoko's awesome. Why is she so awesome? Alright, bring it. Problem is, Yoko's kind of on the weak side. So I'm gonna have to really raise her up, but I'm certain I can do that, no sweat. I love this. I don't know why I love this move so much. It's just, it's probably its beauty is in simplicity. Don't know why I like it so much. And then I have the Demi Fiend, who's just breaking this game way too much. Like, seriously, you're making this way too easy. Then again, I'm also way overpowered. Probably stop using it. I need some energy, thanks. That's turns for you. This is so disgusting. Stop with Barbarian. Ow. I know what skill you're about to do. You're about to do that stupid, what is that move called? Eradication Ray or something? Yeah, Annihilation Ray. Frick that. I'm not falling for that crap. I still don't understand why Master was able to control that. Doesn't make a lick of sense. Why? They just wanted a reason for us to fight Tiamat again, no matter what route we chose. Didn't they? Didn't they? I know you did. Well, here's the flaw for you. I've beaten this boss several thousand times. I know what I'm doing.
Not yet.
Didn't need to do that, but... That's turns, because I can't stop Annihilation Ray. At the very least, I can make it so it doesn't hurt me. Unless this somehow stupidly pierces, then now be dumb. Flashy. And useless. So am I gonna have to fight Mastema after this? How's that gonna work? It's different now. I don't know. Oh, well, that takes a lot of energy. Oof. Yeah, holy moly. That is an energy eater. Holy moly. I like how because I destroy them, they lose their debuffs. How much health you got left? A little bit. Probably one more drain onto it. Oh, you're sealed. Oh, that worked. That works? Oh, it resists. It doesn't know. Oh, that's crazy. Wow. Even when you're a friend, Demi-Fiend's still just busted. That's stupid. All right. Oh, you can't heal it, huh? Lame. Ah, you're still alive? Ah, just go away already. I gotta make that better. Taste my forehead beam! There we go. Because the Demi-Fiend is disgusting. Alright, so how's this gonna work? I beat Tiamat. So what happens now with Mastema? We gotta fight Mastema now? And where's Tao in all this? You laughing? That is good. Welcome to the stream.
The primordial mother goddess. She will not go down so easily.
SOTN? Sons of the North. I don't know what SOTN is.
So she transcends even death itself.
Well, does that mean I'm gonna have to transform again to yeah, I think so. Oh, Cynthia the Knight. Yeah, I knew that, except for I didn't know that. Ah. Ow. God, it's different with losing to Yoko, man. But losing to Mastema just feels like getting kicked in the nuts, man. Like, it's so disrespectful. I want to lose to him of all people. Mastema sucks. It is time for me to kick some ass again. Missed you, buddy. Well, no, as well. I missed you as well, my friend. I hope you've been well this holy day such time. I hope you're doing well this holy day such time. You have joined the path of evil. Therefore, I cannot be with you, young man. He doesn't even say anything, he just does that? Ugh, so kill me, man. What a real one.
Young man, if you wish to live, take my hand.
If you wish to be a badass, again, take my hand. Now, unfortunately, you won't be able to get the cool battle music anymore, but...
My being became Magatsuhi. I was absorbed by Tiamat. When she
I need to tell you guys about the Anime Expo thing. I'm being so lost in this game, I'm completely forgetting. There's a lot of things I have to talk about when it came to Anime Expo. Some good, some awkward, like 2 things bad, but it's fine.
I learned something. As a primordial goddess, she is nearly immortal. Yet her divinity is rooted within her identity as a
One thing,
dragon.
my face still hurts because of the stupid Okaru mask. It's cool, but it digs into the chin.
You'll need a godly dragon slayer. And so, my power is yours. Now let us rise, young man. This time we end it.
And we look good doing it, young man. I can't wait to wipe that smug smirk off his face, man. Frick Mastema. I'm back! Maybe I should have done the Nahobino when I went to Anime Expo. One of these days. Although, I didn't take a picture, but I saw this extremely well done Nahobino, like a female version of it. Whoever she was, this was just godly. Like, she looked divine. And I know that's the whole thing with the Nahobino, but she was an amazing Nahobino. I just wish I wasn't such a whip when it came to colored context. Alright, Mastema, you're next. Let's get this over with, dude.
The mighty Tiamat has been defeated? Such power. Could he be involved in this blasphemy?
He?
Do you mind?
Mastema is up to something. Better make it to sign up, sure player, blah, blah. Alright, now I actually have you in the team now, which means I need to give you some serious upgrades. I'll probably be doing that in between the episodes, because I still have to fight, Satan All. Darkness, then Almighty. There we go. Yeah, I gotta make this a lot better. You don't have Enduring Soul? Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to seriously... In between the episodes, I'm gonna make Yoko better. Well, stat-wise, I'll try and make her as best as I can. I don't know what to set her up as. I definitely prefer her, at least her animations, over, well, I just like the shiny sun thing behind her. I like that mirror. I don't know. Anyway, let me tell you guys something, because now we have this opportunity to actually, you know, do, like, side content stuff. I wonder... Wait, can I still technically do... Wait, how's this gonna work? If Maxima's here, can I still do this side content? How's this gonna work? Well, time to make a separate save and find out. Because Maxima's the one that issues this mission. Now I'm about to fight Mastema again? What do you gotta say about this?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm the one that kind of talks for him. You don't talk much, but it seems you can hold a conversation with the demon just fine. He's not really the chatty type either, but he's not so bad himself when it comes to demon negotiation. Though it sucks when things go wrong and the demons slug him, even if it's hilarious to watch.
Wow, how very funny and hilarious. Because I was living that life.
Right.
As we travel together, I realized that you and I have similar ways of thinking. I'm glad you're here to help me. Thank you.
But wait, can I just get Tao back? Who's in the party I don't care about? Oh, Maria. Oh, I can't do it now. Oh yeah, we gotta do the D in the episode. I forgot about that.
Young man,
It's time for me to give you more of a stat boost that you don't need.
Yeah, I gotta get rid of Maria. We have to do the D in the episode too, but I'll probably do that in a second. Or a little later on. Wait, we don't have the ability to get Tao now? Can I not have Tao in this? Surely I can.
Welcome to the world of shadows.
Where is she?
Will you suffer?
Oh, yeah, I can. Okay, cool. I guess Tao's joining my side after all. Well, the problem is I'm gonna have to save up space for something. Oh no, I gotta get rid of a demon. Oh, I gotta get rid of a demon I don't like. And I like all my demons. Oh no. I gotta get rid of something because later on in the episode, I gotta do the demon of the episode. But I don't know who to choose. Damn, I like them all, man. I like every one of these. Well, do I need both Snake Nua and Normal Nua? Even though Normal Nua is way hotter. Actually, Snake Nua is kind of doing it for me. Yeah, hold on. Let me register. Oh. Don't need to do that. Okay. Not you. There. And then I'll do it later on. I'll do the D in the episode later. I'm gonna have to do some serious upgrades. Speaking of, let's see, where are the grimoires? Might as well just do this now. There you go.
Right.
Under rain. You don't need that.
Do you mind?
Yoko's essence? Oh right, she does have an essence. What does Yoko's essence give me? Oh, literally the skills that she has. Like I said, in between the episodes, I'll have to make her better. Give her an Enduring Soul and stuff like that. Alright, so how is this going to work with these fighting Mastema? It's going to be a different angel. It's like, sorry, Mastema's a little busy right now, but I can pick up the things for you.
Yes?
Well, awkward that I was once your enemy and now I guess I'm giving you directives.
Blah, blah, blah. Do I fight Samael? Yeah, I gotta fight Samael. Why don't you do it yourself?
Yes?
I wish you opportunity. She beat Samuel and turn to humans. Blackmailing prick.
Splendid.
Alright, I gotta fight Samael again.
Yeah.
Okay, that shouldn't... it might take me a minute. I forgot that Samael was also a super boss. But anyway, where do I begin when it comes to my Anime Expo exploits? Well, I guess I'll just give the recap again. I went as Okarun from Dawn to Dawn. I wear a hairnet, didn't decide to dye my hair white and red. I had my wig, which was extremely hot, and very, very fluffy. And I still love this wig. I have a tendency to just wear it. I just like dressing up. So I did that. What else did I do? I will say this. Last year, I've said this circumstance before where I didn't have the stones to, like, ask to take photos. And it's weird, too, because it's, like, a weird pressure I put on myself. Like, I didn't realize, like, my confidence and self-esteem was so bad that I didn't even want to say the simplest things of, hey, can I take your photo? Or you want to take a photo with me? But yet, I'm like all willy-nilly gung-ho when all these people... Let me tell you something. Do you know how many people dressed as Momo? If you haven't seen Dawn to Dawn, I recommend it. It's a very good anime. But do you know how many people, especially women, dressed up as Momo? Do you know how many freaking people I would hear out of nowhere just saying, "Oh, Karun," and I would feel a tap on my shoulder? Dude, I'm not joking. Okay, so for those that haven't been to Anime Expo, first off, I recommend it. It's awesome. It was extremely hot as balls, but it's totally worth it, whether you want to dress up or not. I recommend it as an anime fan. I wish they had colder ones, but whatever. When we went there, they had like the parties and fun. We went there for a couple of days. Unfortunately, we ran into some terrible traffic, so I missed out on something because I know that there was a booth. I usually try not to look too much into what's going on at Anime Expo because I like kind of jumping in blind. But one thing for sure that I know I wanted to do was they had a booth earlier in the morning that had Lin Imaizumi, the main vocal songstress from Persona 5, you know, who did what Persona 5 songs actually not done? Last Surprise, Takeover, the list goes on. I found out because later on somebody and I was just talking to some random person and they recorded on their phone and she was there and I was like, God, I missed out, man. It was so cool. It's not like I didn't get to see other people and voice actors and actresses, but man, I would have loved to see Lin and just hear her in person. Oh, it's been so good, man. All the songs inferior to Persona 4. Inferior? Okay, I know Persona 4 is my favorite, but let's be fair. Trying to Make History is probably my favorite song in Persona 4 when it comes to like battle and everything like that. Oh, and I'll Face Myself. Oh, and the reincarnation version. Actually, see, I don't know, because I'm thinking about Persona 4 has some songs that Persona 5 can't beat. Like, I love Heaven's song. And to be fair, unlike Persona... No, I think Persona 4 and 5 are near and dear equal to me. Because I can think of as many songs I love in Persona 5 as I can think of how many songs I love in Persona 4. I will say this, though. I like their songs more than Persona 3. Even though Persona 3's new song don't, and obviously I'll still have a love for Mass Destruction, definitely slap, but 4 and 5 are definitely my... That's not the point, I'm getting distracted. But yeah, I missed out, but it sucked. But it's fine, because we went to Anime Expo, we got our badge, we had our badge active, we went there, and we just kind of went around. Like, I spent enough at Artist Alley, I will say this. I also spent enough at the entertainment hall. And your boy's kind of desperate for money, so please support me because I need to eat. I went way too ham on that, I will admit it. No regrets. But one of the things I've noticed is there were a lot of people that dressed up. Okay. There's a couple of things I'll say really quickly. And we can fight Samael as I do this, so that way you guys get some entertainment instead of just hearing me rant.
Young man.
Yeah, I know. I'll destroy him real quick. But the first thing I want to say is, I didn't realize like my confidence and self-esteem was so bad. Okay, like I said, a number of people came to me, especially people dressed as Momo, because they want to take a picture with me. And I was like, oh yeah, sure. But I would, instead of saying the whole like, yeah, I'm super enthusiastic, I would legitimately try to my best to be like, I mean, sure. Oh, well, you're loud. I would be like, yeah, sure, okay. But it doesn't matter, because I'm a depressed fellow, yo. Yeah, I could take a picture, why not? Like, you know, I was trying to be more like the character. And I knew it was interesting because one of my friends rags on me because I was like, I mean, yeah, Okarune's a popular character, but there's gonna be a bunch of Okarunes. Not many people are gonna want to take my picture. And before we even got into the building, until we got to the center, I was on my phone because there was a line, because I guess somebody was like having an issue with the weapons check. And immediately I felt a tap on my shoulder. And sure enough, I heard this. I heard someone say like, excuse me, and I looked around and I looked down. It was just a small little girl, like not even like half my size. She was really young, and she's like, my sister's dressed as Momo, can you take a picture with her? And then I see this other girl a little taller than her who's dressed like Momo to the nines, and then the mom and dad was like, would you mind? I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Yeah. So I take a picture, and like she's like, thank you so much. Like, yeah, you're welcome. And then I didn't even get to turn around before all of a sudden out of nowhere I heard someone go, oh, Karun. And then there was another woman, definitely at least with older, within my age, I would like to assume. Gotta admit, by far, not only one of the best Momos I've seen, but definitely one of the most attractive Momos I've seen. Who was like, hey, can I take a picture? And she gave me a sticker, actually. she gave me a sticker and a little like keychain of Okarun, which I put somewhere. I don't know where I put it. If I can find it, I'll have to send you guys a picture of it. Where did I put that damn keychain? I'll look for it later. But she asked for my picture, and I will admit, and my friend teased me for it, I was actually kind of captivated. Like, there was a bunch of momos, but she was just really, really cute. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, she was just really, really cute, and I kind of lost myself. So I actually felt like I was just like kind of stammering. I felt like I was. Like, it felt like I wasn't saying proper sentences. So I was just like, yeah, sure, yeah, why not? And we took a picture, and I saw my friend, like, I easily could see him, I could see her rather, mouthing the words, do it, ask for a picture. And I'm like, nah, it's fine, it's cool, whatever. But I don't know why I didn't. Like, I should have. It wasn't even like that big a deal. And it sucks. I regret not asking for her photo. I'm certain she would have in retrospect, but I don't know, I just didn't think of it. I really love that move. I don't know why I love it, but I love it a lot. That was before we even got into the convention, but I digress. We had another moment like that later. But yeah, we went to Artist Alley. I spent a bunch. I went to Entertainment Hall. Got to see Giguk actually later on the day. I'm going way out of nowhere. But for those that don't know Trash Taste or even know Giguk, Giguk is a character. I like him. I like him a lot. I think he's very funny. I like him and the rest of the lads. And what's funny enough too was that apparently I missed out on seeing Connor, because I guess Connor was also there. I don't know if Joey was there. I didn't get to see Connor, but I got pictures of Giguk. I put it on my Discord already, so if YouTube, you get this video, it's still there. You can check under, I think I have it on the artist block, but I have a picture that I did, because he was talking about Honkai Star Rail, and I was just like so excited, because I was like, wow, I actually get to see someone I know, like, there. Like, that's crazy to me. And yeah, I'm just gonna beat the sense out of you. You're not gonna take long at all. But then again, I do lose a lot of energy. And it's fine. Clap. I seriously love that move for some dumb reason. Don't know why I love it. What was some of the other things that I could talk about? There was a moment where I can't remember what booth it was. I guess they were talking about like a hall. So I guess say whatever you will. I know that my friends have been trying to get me, a couple of my friends have been trying to get me more into this community for a minute, but I will admit, I'm kind of getting more and more curious about VTubers. But before you guys are like, oh, V's gonna become one, let me explain. I was at the Sega booth, right? The Sega Atlas booth, because obviously I want to see what they're doing, and that was when I saw this really beautiful, like, female Nahobino, like this version of Nahobino, not the Tsukiyomi version, this version. Like, there was a girl that was dressed damn near well like Nahobino. The only difference is that she didn't have like a glowing blade. Sega maintains an official VTuber branch. Do they really? Do they actually really? I didn't know that. But it was while we were like in line to get items, which sucked because there was a couple of things I wanted to get but didn't because they ran out. That they have like a different time schedule for different things, and at one moment, before I offend the VTuber community, again, I don't know, at the time of this video, I do not know much about VTubers. There's very few I know, and a lot of things I hear about others, so please forgive my naivete, right? But I think her name is Iron Mouse, and she was dressed as Rise from Persona 4, and that alone was like, alright, maybe I should start looking more into VTubers. But it was really fun, and then my friend kind of dragged me around because we had to go like do other like things and go for panels and stuff. But I would have loved to like at least check it out because I thought it was really good. I regret not taking a picture of that one. What were some of the other highlights that I can tell you guys? I don't want to mention some of the bad things. I want to mention some of the good stuff that happened, but all my brain is saying is like talk about the moment where you saw the 18+ section. So I guess I'll just say that and then I'll say good stuff later because why not? Now, before you guys judge me, because I know you guys are, I will preface by saying I did not go, but I wanted to. So in the Artist Alley, which, by the way, was extremely congested. And again, I had a lot of people ask to take my photo, which was funny because there were other Okarun. There was someone I think that was dressed way better as Okarun because I didn't get the face paint. Because I couldn't get face paint in time. But there was definitely, I know this for a fact because while I was walking to this area, there was someone who also was dressed as Okarun. I was like, yo, what's up, Okarun? And he was like, hey, what's up? And he was dressed way more than me. And yet, someone walked up and asked to take my photo. And the other Okarun, I noticed at the corner of my eye was just standing there for a minute. Because in my mind, I was like, oh, he probably wants his photo taken too. But this girl like took my photo and then she said, thank you, and then asked if I had an Instagram. And unfortunately, I don't yet. She's like, oh, okay, well, do you have like any other social? And I was like, oh, well, I have like my Discord, blah, blah. And she was like, oh, I'll definitely like shoot you a thing there. And then she just left. And when she left, I noticed at the corner of my eye that the Okarun guy was still there and then turned around and left. And I was like, oh. And again, I think my Okarun costume sucks compared to his. His was way cooler than me. Like, if I had to say one quote-unquote naysay thing, is that I guess he wasn't as tall as me. Like, I don't know if that really matters, because if your costume's dope, then your costume's dope. But whatever. It did give me a little confidence. That's the one thing I'll say. But what I will say is, in the Artist Alley, they have a they have an 18+ section for like, I guess like the really, you know, adult stuff. And I saw there was a good line of people over there, and I was just kind of wandering by myself. Although I did have another male friend of mine who was like, well, I'm going to check it out. And I know he went there way earlier. And I was like, oh, I can use that as an excuse to go there. It's like, oh, well, you know, my friend's there too. He was trying to dress up as Cloud from Final Fantasy. Not the Merc costume with the weird like Spalder. Like the cooler costume, the Advent Children costume. Yes, I said it. The Advent Children costume is way cooler than the Merc costume. Fight me on this. But he was there for a minute. I was like, dude, what's going on back there? Because this was like a while. Like, I know he was gone for at least like half an hour. I was like, you know what? I'm old enough. Surely I can check it out and go see what's like in the 18+ section. And I'm being real when I say this. Again, I know you guys are gonna judge me, but you know me at this point. I'm an honest vitamin. I tell it like it is. So near the entrance to this, well, not near the entrance, but like the corner of the entrance to the section where people are gathering there, I walked toward there and then stopped because I was like, am I allowed to go there? What if it's like too bad? What if someone like notices me? But I'm like, I only have like 4 friends in the area. If they judge me, they judge me. And we have other friends in the group that are far more vulgar than me. Surely it'll be okay. And I was just kind of playing a scenario in my head about like, should I not? To make extra weight to this, there was a group of girls. One of them was dressed as Cammy, I think the blonde one from Street Fighter. One of them was, I don't remember the name, but it was the, if anyone's seen the anime Kill la Kill, it's the like the blue-haired one with the white outfit, which I must admit, I was respectful. I'm not staring, but her outfit was extremely revealing. But hey, if you got the confidence, you got the confidence. Which is a whole level of confidence, I might add. And then the other girl was dressed as Yoko from Gurren Lagann, which reminded me, I completely forgot about Gurren Lagann. I forgot how awesome Yoko was. But they were just like near the area. Like, I guess they were like kind of getting, they weren't at the line, but they were like going toward the line, I guess. And I didn't, this is how bad my self-esteem is, right? So I was going back and forth myself, and then at one moment I was like, all right, I'm gonna go. And then I started walking there, and then I stopped because I got nervous. And then I started looking back, and I admit I was acting sheepish. And then out of nowhere, I heard a giggle. And it was, despite the amount of people there, it was still loud enough that I could hear because it wasn't that far from me. And I looked, and the Yoko and the Kill la Kill girl were looking in my direction, like dead straight in my direction. And then as I turned, they looked for a little second longer, and then they turned around. And immediately in my brain, all I thought of was, wait, were they laughing at me? Were they staring at me the whole time while I was going in there? No, I can't go in there now. No, I can't. No, I can't. And then what's worse is that another girl conveniently was dressed, I can't remember the name, but it's the grandma character from Dandadan. And she did really good in it too, though clearly she does not like high heels because she was kind of stumbling a little bit. Yes, I'm being mean. But she was like walking up there, and I don't know what they said because I guess they were just like quieter, but I know at one moment, because I was trying not to look, because I was trying to look more at the 18+ section, but I felt the grandma character's eyes on me. And I was like, okay, yeah, they're clearly laughing at me. They've been laughing at this poor Okarun wannabe going back and forth with himself about whether he should go into the 18+ section. And I couldn't. I didn't go. I didn't go. I honestly didn't go. I got nervous and I got scared. And it wouldn't be until maybe like a good solid hour later that I went to a different section. I just, what did you say? I was trying to look more at the 18+ section. I wanted to. I did. I'm not lying. I did. I was curious. I wanted to know. I really, really did. I really, really did. Because I see some of the Artist Alley stuff. There was this one person that had like Ahegao like faces on it. So I'm like thinking like if this well actually it was a guy and a girl. If these two are allowed to like have something like this and that stuff was explicit, then I can only imagine what the 18+ section is, right? Like why not? Like I'm old enough. I can check it. Why not? But I'm such a wimp, man. I don't. And even to make it worse, and yes, you feel free to laugh at me. I'm telling this because I know you guys are gonna laugh, but I'm being real. Like I said, this is real time with V. It wouldn't be until later on that I went to I think it was the entertainment section. On a related note, Devi is still waiting for that Kara's corruption fanfic. She checks her Steam and email every day, crying every time you fail to deliver. Wait, what? The Kara's corruption fanfic? Like I'm gonna make some fanfic? I'm not gonna make any. I'm not trying to corrupt her. Although I am planning on doing one last episode of Toward Dawn. By the way, Null, yeah, well, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna actually do it because then people will judge me harshly. But I will say this: I do plan on doing at least one more episode of Toward Dawn. I'm probably gonna stop after that, only because I do want to make it a playthrough, and I feel with Shin Megami near the end, if I just do a couple of other random one visits. No, stop it. No, stop. Hear me out. So I am planning on doing, I can't say it yet, but I do want to do more, but I need some free time. You know what? I'll keep you posted on Toward Dawn, but I'm not going to do the fanfic because if I do, then my imagination goes, man. Like, what do you want from me? I'm already like telling you guys about the 18+ section. I don't need you guys judging me more. All right, let's just move on. Wants fan art. I can't draw. Although, you should talk to Star. Next time you two are in the chat. I know you don't do Discord. Writing this art. Yeah, but I think it should be better with some actual, like, fan art. Ow. Like, I guarantee you, if one of these days you and Star need to pop up in my chat, then you should talk. No, she fell right. Oh, I know. She talked about it before when she jumped into my first episode, which again still threw me for a loop. For those that don't know the context, the Devi that Null's talking about, I played this game for a couple episodes now called. I'm planning on doing another one visit, at least one last one, for this game that I love called Toward Dawn. This like indie game where you play as this girl named Karis, and you eventually, I'm assuming, building a relationship with this werewolf, Guili, excuse me, called Bledden, and it's got like such incredible like Norse mythology or Celtic mythology, excuse me, that I'm just kind of like falling in love with. The only reason why I haven't done more episodes is just because of time. Plus I was gone, so that also happened. But the developer of the game actually came to my channel, and I was just thrown for a loop. I was like, wait, why'd you come to me? Like me of all people. I felt so honored and felt like a total goober because I probably could have handled it better, but didn't. But that's the Debbie that Null's talking about in case people on YouTube want like competition for it. You make magic happen? You know what? I'm starting to kind of understand that a little bit. Like a part of me keeps naysaying, but you might honestly be able to do it. And it scares me. God, just go away, Samael. Jesus. Anywho, but yeah, I didn't get to go to the 18+ like, oh, the end all be all to that is like an hour later. Where was I? there was a booth where they were like, oh, if you want to win a chance to go to Japan, come over here. And I saw this one dude who was dressed like a Gundam. Like, it was so impressive. And as I was there, my friend like tapped on my shoulder, and he had like a bunch of bags on him. I was like, oh, you were gone for a while. I was like, yeah, I'll just check out the 18+ section. And like, what's it called? FAKKU? I don't know if I can say it without sounding like I'm saying the right word or the wrong word. But he was like, I didn't see you there. You didn't go? I was like, yeah, I didn't. And I told him what I told you guys. And the only thing this flipper did was that he put his hand on my shoulder and be like, hey, man, it's okay. You'll grow a pair in time. It's okay. When you finally develop some balls, I'll be waiting for you. And then I was like, what? And then he's like, anyway, I'm gonna go over here. I'll see you later. I got so mad, dude. I was like, it's different. Like, I don't know why. Like, I didn't think I was this much of a wimp. Like, I need to not be a wimp. I need to not be a wimp. And yes, I know you guys are laughing, but let's just be tasteful, all right? Don't completely mock me, all right? I'm sensitive. Like, I know I have moments where I have thick skin, but at the same time, you know, I'm weak. Just please. Seriously, using chaotic will is so disgusting.
The moment you stepped before me.
A little hurt there, Samael. Fortunately, I don't have much energy to be doing what I want to do, so it'll just have to do. Trying to think like some other. I'm trying to think of like good moments, man. But again, all I can think about is some of the bad moments. Well, okay, there's at least like 2 other bad moments. Well, one is not as bad in retrospect. One was just like unfortunate. But outside they had like some booths for like food and stuff. And they had like this pretzel thing where you could go get like pretzels and stuff and churros and stuff. And I was like, you know, I haven't had a pretzel in a long time. I could go for one. And they had like the nacho cheese. I was like, oh, that'd be dope to have like, you know, like nacho cheese and stuff. That'd be delicious. A nacho cheese pretzel, that sounds delicious. I went to go there and they're like, oh, we're sorry, we sold the last pretzel to somebody like 2 before me. I was like, well, that sucks. But I guess like maybe 2 stalls over, they had like the dumplings, like the filled dumplings with like some with beef and pork and all these other things. I was like, dude, that sounds way more bomb. I gotta go for that. So I went to the booth and I was like, yo, I could totally go for like the beef dumpling. So I was like, yeah, and I wasn't paying attention. I was on my phone. I was checking out some of the stuff. And then eventually it was my turn. And they're like, oh, it was a really lovely woman. I was like, oh, she was like, oh, hello, how can I get for you? And then I started to say the words, oh, can I please? And before I even finished saying my sentence, she said, oh, actually, let me say this really quickly, is that we unfortunately don't have any more of the beef dumplings. And I was like, oh, well, okay, that sucks. But okay, can we make do with the pork dumplings? And then she's like, oh, yeah, we can. And then immediately before she finished, she got a tap on her shoulder from, I guess, some other guy. And he, like, mentioned something. Like, I saw him mutter bits and pieces. And in my mind, I know at least that he said something along the lines of, yeah, no, there's no more. And I was like, you don't have any more of the pork either. It was like, yeah, we don't. It's like, but we do have the veggie ones. I was like, I am a carnivore. I need meat. Like, I need meat in me. Like, I'm hungry. I need some protein. So that wasn't gonna fly. So that sucked. Also, I skipped by accident. I shouldn't have skipped that. But at the same time, you're done. So but yeah, it sucked because they didn't even have. They had veggie. I didn't even know what a freaking veggie dumpling was. Well, actually, in retrospect, it can't be that hard. Just, you know, a dumpling with vegetables in it or and stuff like that. I guess it can't be that bad. They had that in tofu. They had a tofu dumpling that one person was eating and said it was good, and I could have done it. I'm not saying I'm opposed to eating veggies or tofu, but I really wanted like something heavy in me, something satisfying. And well, it didn't land, so it kind of sucked. So I was like, all right, well, I guess it's just not in the cards for me to get this. So, but luckily, the other way, like across the way, next to like this person that was playing with like this giant bubble wand, her and a bunch of kids were playing with bubble wands, was there was another stall, and they had the kebabs. And I was like, you know what? Why not? I don't even know if I ever had a kebab. Well, no, I think my dad made kebabs before, but I can't remember honestly the last time I've had a kebab. So I was like, sure, I'll have a kebab. Why not? Sounds like it'd be great. So I went to the place that had kebab, and then noticed, because I didn't pay too much attention, I went to one side. I was like, oh wow, it's a very short line. And then one person was like, actually the line's over there. It wrapped around. I was like, ugh. All right, I guess I'll either wait in line. And then I thought to myself, because I saw the line was way longer when I fully got like a proper view, and I was like, yeah, I guess I'm not getting a kebab. All right, fine. I guess I'll go for something else. And unfortunately, there really wasn't any... Where'd you go, Cleo? There really wasn't anything else outside there that I was in the mood for. The only other thing was there was, on a different part of the road, they had like a hot dog vendor, and I don't even know what a danger dog was, but my friend was like, oh yeah, they're really good, but you either got to be the right stomach for it, because it'll either be really delicious or it'll tear your stomach up. I'm like, dude, you know what? Don't care. Let me go for it. So I went to the hot dog dude, and I was like, oh, it looks good. And something smelled really good coming from it. So I was like, you know what? I don't care. It might be delicious. I want to go for it. So let me go get a danger dog. So I ordered a danger dog. Or, well, I ordered it, and I guess it's... I don't know what else is in it, but it just had like the hot dog, but it had the condiments, it had onions, he had jalapenos, and I noticed that he had like chili and cheese. I was like, dude, a chili cheese dog sounds so delectable right now. No artist booths, no, potentially dying due to bad food. It's worth it. It's worth it. You guys know me. Anime, games, women, hot food. Like, I'm a man of simple tastes. But and occasionally the attractive werewolf, but I was just like, you know what, sure. And he added it, and what's even cooler too was that this guy was like, you know what, you look really cool, man, the chili and cheese is on the house. It's like, really? It was like, yeah, go for it. And I was like, dude, that's fantastic. You heard that? You didn't hear nothing. But I was so excited because this hot dog smelled good, looked good. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna sit on the stair nearby, and I'm not even gonna like go sit down in a proper place. I'm just gonna sit down on the stairs right next door. I knew it was within you. I don't know what Noel's talking about. I'm just gonna sit on this stair. I'm gonna eat this hot dog. I got a blue Gatorade because I like blue, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna devour this chili cheese danger dog, and it's gonna be delicious. There's really no other easy way to say this. I dropped the dog. I misstepped. Like, I wanted to just like, I put one foot on the step and I was gonna turn around, but I guess the stair was really small. I didn't like watch where I was going, because I was kind of like, oh man, the chili cheese danger dog's gonna be good. Danger dog's gonna be good. And I misstepped, and I caught myself, but I was dumb. By me catching myself, I kind of just like used hot dog as leverage, and I flattened the hot dog on the stair. All the stuff was on, like, imagine you're holding a hot dog, but you're falling, and you use the hot dog to like hold yourself up, if that makes sense. And what was worse was the guy was like not too far from me, and he was helping someone out, but saw me do it, and I looked, and I felt like, gosh, how do I describe the amount of depression I had? It was like I don't know, it was like, you know what? I'll appeal to the Magic community here. It's like you finally got the opportunity to get a Final Fantasy gift bundle for MSRP for $100, and it's the last one. You reach your hand for it, and then someone just swipes it from you, and you find out it's because it's going to like a good cause or something, and you're just like, oh. And then you have hope, but find out that there's no more left. And the reason why I say there's no more left was I was so dejected that I was like, you know what? Whatever. I didn't spend that much money. I'll just get another one. And the guy, like, the guy who did the danger dog knew I was going to come back for it. And after he helped the other person, which I think he just gave him like a churro and something else and some chips, he was like, I'm so sorry, man. That was like, I have to get some more, but it might take me at least like another like hour to go to the store because of traffic and stuff. And I was like, I never felt more sensitive. Like, the amount of luck I had at Anime Expo was stupid. Like, to one, not be able to get a freaking meat dumpling. For two, the line for kebab was stupidly long. And for three, finally getting the chili cheese danger dog, only to drop it because of my own stupid klutzy behavior. And it sucked so much, man. It was so depressing. And that not to really add salt or rub salt in the wound, but one of my friends invited their other friend who was very, very, very beautiful. And she was with me as well as my other friend, and I didn't I did in front of her, man. Like I wasn't trying to like impress her or anything like that, but she did giggle and laugh, and I was trying to like laugh about it too afterwards, but it wasn't funny, man. Like I was hungry. Like I don't know what to say. Like, I wanted to eat. I really wanted to eat. I feel like that's a very I'm sorry if I'm saying this in a very like real memes. Like I'm not trying to cry here, but like if you're that hungry and you finally get food and then you just drop it, and that's the only food you could get, it just sucked. I was just like, okay, clearly the anime gods want me to starve. I'm not gonna get any food in me. It just sucked. And eventually, like, I just solemnly walked back to the Anime Expo. Luckily, they had like a different pretzel vendor, so I was able to just get like a normal pretzel. Ran out of freaking nacho cheese, but that's neither here nor there. So I just got a normal like salted pretzel, just munched on that, and I was just like, you know what, I'll just eat when we get out of here. It's fine. I'll just have a feeding frenzy and just eat. And I think we went to McDonald's. I just ate it. I just ordered like the Big Mac meal, which was like the 2 Big Macs, the 20-piece McNuggets, and the 2 fries. And yes, in case anyone thinks I couldn't, I ate all of it. Every damn bit of it. Every freaking scrap with the sweet and sour sauce. That sauce bomb. But I ate all of it. And I remember my friend being like, yo, V, chill. It's not going anywhere. I was like, no, you don't understand. I'm hungry. I need to eat. I need it. But yeah, it was just like a string of bad luck, man. It was just a string of just terrible misfortune. But it wasn't all bad things. There were a couple of good things. One was they got to showcase a lot of cool stuff. I got to see... Well, I think it was pretty fortunate, but at the Sega Atlas booth, they had a moment where some guy was like designing a sneaker, and I guess they were doing a raffle for like a giveaway. I should probably... no, we could just skip the cutscene. I don't think I'm finding anything right now. They were doing a raffle, or they were doing this guy that was designing some shoes for like Yakuza, which I really need to play that game. And during the while, I guess the clerk or the attendant there was... hang on, let me go heal real quick. The attendant there just kind of was dancing around to the music, and then he gave me and my other friend like these Yakuza pins. It's like a set of 4. 2 of them are like silver, 2 of them are gold, that I have here. I have them actually right here. I don't know why I'll send you guys a picture on Discord so that way you guys see them. I'll do it after the episode. But he gave me 2 of them, and I was like, oh no, you gave me 2. He just danced and left, and I was like, and my other friend was like, they're probably just trying to get rid of them. I was like, oh, well, it's still... I felt like it was pretty lucky, so I thought that was pretty cool.
Hear me.
Yeah. Now I gotta deal with Satan.
Oh.
I refuse to give you my voice anymore. I am Satan, the original angel, summoned by transcendence itself. I shall become your opponent and destroy you. Are you resolved to face this trial? Foolish boy. I shall await you in the primordial land. It will be in your best interest to not come if you value your meaningless existence. That's a little mean. Like I said, I'll probably do that next episode, though. I am not prepared to fight that dude. But what else can I do for this episode right now? I guess I could do some challenge battles, or at least attempt to do some challenge battles, because I don't really know what else I can do. Like, I know there's some bunch of side stuff to do, but I don't really need to do it. I did the Egypt one. I did all those. Yeah, I guess we'll just do some side stuff for the rest of the episode. But I thought that was pretty, like, really cool. And another thing that I thought was actually really cool was, see, you know what? Whatever. I guess it's just honesty time. So again, like I said, a lot of people came up and doing the whole Okarun thing because they wanted to get my picture, and you need to work my confidence. I didn't have a circumstance. Well, okay, yes, like I said earlier, last year I had this issue where this extremely attractive girl who dressed as Chief Kusanagi or Major Kusanagi from Ghost of Shell, who kind of like grabbed me close and took a picture with me. It's like, let's take a picture. We take together. Yeah, that's still gonna probably traumatize me for a minute. And I did have a similar circumstance with this Momo from earlier, like I said, who was just very like, you know, like forward, not super forward, but I would just wish I was a bit more cooler with that. It's in retrospect, it was unfortunate, but it was honestly like very lucky. But not like it's not good. I realize I need to be careful how I say this because I know people are gonna take this and be like, "Wow, B, you're messed up," and I don't want you guys to take it like that. But I'm just thinking like it was just interesting because there was a gosh, what is her name? I don't remember the name of her, but I know what she was dressed up as. If anyone's seen the Jigoroku, I think it's Hell's Paradise, it's the purple-haired Kunoichi girl that Rieri voices. Like the girl that has like she's like the Kunoichi. One moment she has like the oil and gel and stuff. I don't remember her name, but I know for a fact she was dressed as her. What line were we at? Or what were we near? It was a booth where it had like the Aniplex. Where, by the way, the Aniplex like booth was so damn cool because it had like images of all these like different anime, and if you tap it, it showed like an advertisement for it. So I got to see my favorite anime, Monogatari. I got to see Rascal Does Not Dream of Santa Claus, which I'm looking forward to that. I got to see more stuff on Mashal. Like it was just so cool, the interactive thing. My phone hated it because I can't take pictures with it for some reason, but there is a moment near it where that girl, like I said, was dressed like that. And I also saw this one girl dressed as Shinobu, one of my favorite anime characters of all time, Oshino Shinobu from Monogatari. But the purple girl, like, I don't know what she was trying to do, but I honestly wasn't even like trying to pay attention to her. I was just like looking at the interactives, and I was like, oh, which one do I want to tap on next? And I was thinking about doing the Monogatari one again, and I don't know what she was trying to do, but she whipped around. I guess she was trying to like fasten like, I guess, a pin or something to her. That if you don't know, I don't. Okay, to make it easier for you guys, I need you guys to Google the Hell Paradise anime and then look up the purple girl. I don't remember her name, but I know that she's the Kunoichi girl, not the main swordswoman girl. She's the one with the purple hair. I know that much at least. And you know by her outfit that it's kind of like almost exposed in the middle. Like it's kind of like in a diamond area, so you can kind of see the chest, but not really see the chest. The reason why was because it's so awkward. It's not funny. It's really not funny, but it's awkward because what wasn't funny was her. What was funny is this other guy's reaction and this one kid's reaction, because she turned around, right? And I guess, I don't know if she was fastening something, but some boob came out. Like her left boob came out. Let's just say it. Her left boob came out. And I guess, I don't know if she noticed at first or whatever. She definitely didn't notice. But she whipped around, right? And she was exposed. She was exposed. And I noticed it. I wasn't like immediately like, like, I didn't notice it at first. The only reason why I noticed was I was kind of looking that direction, but immediately I heard this kid be like, wow, her boobie's out. And then I looked at the kid, and this kid was just straight up pointing. And then immediately I heard this one dude be like, damn. And like, but like way more like into it. And that's what caused me to look. And I immediately saw like that happen. I was like I kind of noticed, but didn't fully pay attention until after the kid and the guy had those reactions. And then immediately, like, she covered herself, but not fast enough for my eyes. So I was just like, oh. And she, like, turned around. I think she had, like, a female friend with her, and she, like, acted as, like, a cover. And I immediately, like, turned around because I was like, oh, that's really insensitive. And I was trying so hard not to laugh. But the guy and the kid's reactions killed it for me because he was just so like you shouldn't be that into it, man. But I just thought it was really funny.
Hey.
Oh, I don't want to do these. I gotta fight Matador, Mother Harlot, Trumpeter, and the Demi Fiend again. I gotta fight Maria, Inanna, Danu, Consora, and Masakato.
Goodbye.
All right. Then for the remainder of this episode, hang on, let me get my Makatsuhi up. You know what? We'll do it on the episode. I will do one of these challenge battles. And technically, we didn't do Masakato on this one.
Hey.
So I will attempt to fight. Well, 4 of the 5 of these shouldn't take me too long. Fighting Maria, fighting Inanna, fighting Danu, and fighting Kansura shouldn't be bad. Masakato, on the other hand. Let's see what happens. Battles rules are the same as rules for consecutive battles in a regular virtual trainer. Sure.
Do you mind?
I'm fighting the battles. I won't be able to stop or take a break. I'll provide with full items. I can't keep them. Original mode, challenge modes, we drastically enhanced. Let's just do it. For attending challenge mode, you can check the rules and reset enemy strength to what it was at the beginning of challenge mode. Let's just get it over with. Cry or scheme if you must. It won't save you. Okay. Well, like I said, the first 4 shouldn't be bad. Shouldn't being the operative word. But again, you're annoying, so we're just gonna go ahead and What? Really? 1 crit? Are you serious? I got 1 crit of all that. Are you absolutely kidding me? I mean, she's gonna Dia Haran, man! God, that's so annoying! I have to step it up. I can't use Yoko for this. Right, it's also level 100.
Your turn. Go.
Grossly underestimated. Now I get my power back up, man. Oops, what am I doing? Dude, my crit... Oh, well, it's level 100, right? Yeah, that's right. That's why. My crit rate is just bad, man. 8% is just... I was hoping. I was honestly hoping. I should wait until my... Wow, you dodged that. That's crazy. I should wait until my Makatsuhi's up and then go ham. Oh, boy. Alright, wake up. You are not going to be causing me problems for this fight. I will need to give you energy, though. Let's give you energy, because we're going to have to go ham next turn. Why not, I guess. Unless, can I seal you? No, I can't. Of course I can't. Ow. Ow. Well, you definitely caused me more of a problem than I expected. Alright, well, I thought getting 4 consecutive Murakumos was enough, but I don't know anymore.
Watch this.
How much damage can I do with this? I know I could do it, but... I could seal you, that'd be so awesome. No, it's not enough still. No, it's not enough. Damn it. I can't do it with this team, man. Ow. Ow. Yeah, I can't do it with this team. Also, am I doing this bad against you, of all people? I need to debilitate you. Let's see. I know you got that going on, so... You'll do.
Let's go.
When was the last time I've been in the red for a Lilith fight? Or for a, what are you again? Maria fight. Yeah, we're just gonna take you. I should probably heal myself. Actually, we should heal everybody. Do we have a beat chain? Yeah, we do.
Here.
I think I know why. I grossly underestimated because I'm expecting it to be similar to like the normal fights. I'm like, wait, normal fights, they were like 80 or something. God, if I could seal you, it'd be so awesome. You know what? Take the time. You're debilitated, right? I could luster candy us. Yeah, I should luster candy us. I should wake up Zeus. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let... Wait, did I hurt you? I hurt you, right? Yeah, I did. Because I know she's gonna Dia-Haran. So I'm gonna wake up Zeus. If I get one turn to do Debilitate and Luster Candy, then I should be able to do a crit and go ham and destroy Maria. That's my plan. And just to make sure of it, might as well get some extra turns. There we go. Now I gotta wake up Zeus. Make the flip up. Just get some damage in. You pass your turn. You debilitate. I'll do this again. Because Luminous Mirage is awesome. You pass your turn. You guard. You Luster Candy us. And then next turn we'll go ham. And we should be able to take him out with that. And I am going to use a Mokotogi Succession. Don't you mock me to sleep, though. You serious? Alright. Thought Luminous Mirage would help with that, but I guess not. So I guess I'll have to wait another turn for that. Thanks. Yeah, just so you can keep doing it. So much for dodging. Wait, did they use Mahabarbarian? Oh, I just thought about that. Chance of granting Animus after user attack has been null, drain, repelled. Right. I forgot. I'm doing elite mode, which means it's going to be more of a pain. And all because I want to pass time for the rest of this episode. Like I said, next episode, I'm probably going to try and fight Satan. But I just wanted something to just get through this. And I thought this was going to be quick, too. Alright, well, we gotta go ham. Or, give myself an extra turn. I want to be absolutely certain. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, actually. Unless you knock me asleep, which would piss me off. Please use any offensive thing and let me dodge it. So I can use the 5 turns. Thank you. There we go. Now I can take you out. What should I do it with? Thinking, would it be better for everyone to get a guaranteed crit? Or me go, nah, everybody gets a crit.
It's time.
Yeah, you're done now. Oops, wrong thing. Oh yeah, you're super done. Wow, Maya did a little too much. Yep, you're done. Well, that's one down. Alright, now what was your problem again? What was your thing? At least you don't heal, but... I don't remember what your problem was. What are your stats? What do you got going on? Oh yeah, this crap. Oh, and then this, because, you know, stupid. Not on Zeus. Oh, okay. That means she probably has Impaler's Animus now. Yep. God, that skill sucks, huh? Can she be sealed? Well, she can resist it, though. I'm still gonna try it. Didn't work. I'm gonna need some lesser candies. Yeah, these battles are not gonna be as... Oh my god, I got to fight Masakato like this? Oh god, can I do that? Can I fight Masakato in this state? I might lose. Well, whatever. Like I said, if I lose, it's whatever. At least I got an episode content out of it. I don't think you're gonna go for me. Just to reduce your turns, because that's gonna be what's handy. The turn reduction. Now we need some energy. Bring it. This music's rocks. Ow. Ow. God, how long does the paralyzed been last? Oh, there we go. Let's say, how long does this freaking skill move last for? Holy moly.
Watch this.
Thank God we boosted, because, man, that's a lot of damage. Holy moly. Man, I wish I could seal you. I don't think you're gonna go for me though, that's the problem. But just in case. WFeed, what is it? WFeed constantly saving you by standing there nonchalantly getting shot in the face. He just, he just stands there menacing you even. And yet it works so well. Thank God you don't heal. Keep debility going. You do need energy though, but keep the debility going. Yeah, Buster Girl was carrying me through this. What? Good dodge. You know what that means? I can finally use this skill.
Like a moonbeam. Pale and fleeting.
Also, did you? No, did you? Sub or something? Your thing just got a highlight on me. Like your chat message just got a highlighted thing, being like, oh, I'm a subscriber, but it didn't before. We need energy. As usual. Then I will... I resub because Twitch loves to drop 5 minutes of ads the moment your subscription... It's like, wait, this subscription's done? At last! Well, first off, thank you for the sub. I really do appreciate that, though, all things considered. Also, on that aspect, while I have you, because I did forget, whether I beat this or lose to this whole challenge thing, I forgot to do the Demon of the Episode. So, Noel, if I could get a favor from you, and a favor is, could I get you to give me a number between... Well, first, I need you to say normal or special. I need a number between 1... If you're doing normal, then I need a number between 1 and 200. If you're doing special, I need a number between 1 and 70. And then I need top or bottom. Normal 42? Okay, then top or bottom. Because from the top? Alright. So when this battle is done, whether I win or lose, I'm going to do the Demon of the Episode, and then we'll call an episode. So I totally forgot to do that earlier. And I legitimately need to get my energy back up. Dodging me. Ow. Well, that was a waste of energy. I thought it would go for me, but whatever. Uh-oh. Ooh. You still have that stupid Perilous Animus? God, I got rid of buffs. Is there anything I can do to get rid of a buff that's not on a Mogotoki skill? Severe Almighty attack to all foes and removes buffs. I don't think that would really help me on that aspect, though. What's she gonna do? These boosted, right? She would do either of these, which would suck. I don't know, man. How the flip am I gonna do this? Oh! 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 Welcome to the stream! I just want to say that you're wonderful. You can do anything you set your mind to. That's so sweet of you. But... Oh! That threw me for a loop. Hey, Debbie! That's... also kind of crazy that it wasn't that long ago that I was talking about you. In a good way, in a good way, in a very good way, because I was just talking about Tora Dawn. But no, did you? You didn't reach out to her, did you? Well, not in a bad way. No, I was talking about Tora Dawn because I was talking about when I was gonna do my next episode and everything, and we just happened to talk about you, but not in a bad way. It's just kind of crazy that the minute I started to, he said some of the most heinous things. No, I didn't. Don't say that. No, I didn't. I didn't say anything. What did I say that was heinous? I forgot to guard. Ow. I didn't say anything bad, like, that I think of. So go away, please. Just go. There we go. I didn't say anything remotely bad. Welcome back, Audie, to the street. Waiting for you to bongo say. You can't just jump in. Okay. You believe me? Oh, Debbie, you're so sweet. Thank you. Good to hear it's converting to a full playthrough. Bad to hear you drop the writing. Wait, what? I never said I was. Wait, I can't confirm or deny that yet because YouTube doesn't know yet. I think. I haven't uploaded it yet to YouTube. I can't talk more about it because I want it to be a surprise, even though I guess it's kind of spoiled. YouTube will figure it out someday. Why? Because I talk about Bledden? What am I doing? I need to focus on this. I have to figure out this boss fight. Well, Debbie, thank you for believing in me. That's very sweet of you. Audie, Satan's boobs will have to wait until next episode. Oh, it will be next episode, though. I don't know if I'll be victorious or not, but it will be next episode, and we'll see what happens. I'm still wondering what heinous thing I did. 'Cause I don't remember doing anything bad. We fluster him a bit more, he'll lose the challenge battle. Why are you saying like it's a good thing that that should happen? Why do you have this? Oh, Lord, all right. And then this stupid skill sucks. All right. I don't even know how many turns you have. Wait, does she heal? God. I don't want him to lose, but I do want him to be flustered. Thanks, I guess. Paler's Revenge is funny. The Paler's Revenge is dumb. A chance to just make your skills just guarantee hit? Like, that's lame. I hate this challenge mode, man. I need to... How much time do I have? I have 12 minutes. I should just quit. So that way I don't have to do this fight anymore. No, I can't, because we messed up. Now I need to heal and everything. You know what? Why not? Maybe this will help. You can negate it 3 ways to negate it. I don't know why that gave... I just... Oh, okay. Before we get further, hold on. Chat, you need to know what just happened, because that was extremely funny. So Adi said you can negate it, and then said 3 ways to negate it, but immediately the Autobot gave me an alert saying, uh-oh, you can't say this. And I looked over, and because I guess saying the letter or the number 3 and then ways was... They thought Adi was talking about sex. That they were like, yeah, no, you can't do this. I was like, that wasn't anything bad. Which is funny. What do I do? What do I honestly do? Luster Candy. That's what we should do. Damn it, I was hoping your charm wouldn't work. Damn it, I was hoping your charm would help me. Great. Fan-flip-tastic. Alright. Hate this boss fight. Just flip me sideways, Twitch mod, just suck a lot up with it. Never made me smile. But yeah, I don't want to spoil too much of Toward Dawn, but I am looking forward to the next episode because I know what I can do next episode potentially, and I'm happy about it. But I'm only gonna say that much at least. However, and Devi, I will tell you like I told Null, I will have to take a break from Toward Dawn only for 2 reasons. One, I'm not confirming nor denying it's going to be a playthrough, but I need a slot in my schedule to do so. And with Shin Megami almost done, I might be able to change things up a bit. Especially also because I have a friend of mine that wants to join in for some group streams. So I'm about to do some real changes to my schedules. That's the first thing. Secondly, I realized that by the time this video was going, I have done 2 episodes of Toward Dawn of the one visit, and by the rule of the VitaminDGR, I can only do a 3rd episode, and if I do something else after that, like a 4th one, it has to be a playthrough. To not 100%, but to my satisfaction. I'm gonna switch you out. I do not want to be in this team, so I'm gonna do you instead.
Your turn.
And I got my hands on a lot of games that I do want to do for one visit. I realize that there's a lot of one visits I would like to incorporate in the channel. And I am still thinking about doing like my week of one visits, and I still need to think about what I'm gonna do for my Halloween/birthday streams. I got some plans in the works. That's all I'll say. I got some plans in the works. So again, I will not confirm or deny, but I have some plans for Toward Dawn. I think that's all I can say right now. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think I'm gonna be able to fight boss kind of like this. Yeah, because again, this skill sucks. Ow, Jesus! Why so much? Ugh. Well, I knew that was gonna happen, but now I gotta reduce your stats. Oh, it's gotta go straight to you. But you need energy. Fantastic.
Cry, scream.
I feel like crying and screaming. Damn it, no crits. Debbie needs energy, Nama needs energy. How many somas do I have? Not enough to satisfy. Gosh, how am I gonna get through this? 44th period is interesting so far. I'd have to look more into it because if it ends up being good, I do want to I might incorporate it to my Halloween/birthday streams. So far, I got 3 games planned, and usually, for those that don't know, it's, well, you guys should know at this point, but it is called the 5 Days of Fright. 5 days, 5 horror-ish games, 5 fitting the mood. And I only got 3 lined up so far, and I'm getting some ideas for 2, so I'll have to look into this 44th period, and hopefully it delivers. Couldn't seal it, damn it!
To the earth.
No, not that skill. Well, great. All right, well, that helps a little bit. Oh, it's not a game? Oh, well, I can't play it. Oh, boy. Okay, debilitate. Hang in there, Nama. You survived this. Ow. Great. Double great. Just give me everything, why don't you? Really heals? No, no, no. Damn it. Oh, this sucks. Confusion, man. Okay, what do? We need to cure my ailments. I need to reduce their strengths. I need to get rid of my debuff. Too much to do and not enough time. Reduce the turns, that's for sure, because I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to do it in 1 turn. Cure my ailments. Nama lost her life, right? So we can't... We gotta get Nama out of here. Or another debuffer. Do I have anyone else that can debuff? I don't think I do. Well, I mean... Yes, but not to my liking. And I don't want to rely on you yet. And you can debilitate, but... This sucks. I need some, like... I need to think. I think Nama could possibly survive another fight, but... I don't like the odds of it. Unless maybe. Oh no, you're gonna do the freaking matriarch, aren't you? Oh. Oh, you threw it away. Oh. No, well, I mean, hold on, let me just You threw it. You blew it. You could have killed me. You didn't. I'm not letting that chance go to rest, but I should probably get my energy back up. I can't believe you threw it. I really honestly can't believe you blew it. It's not even Satan in your already swinging bullets. This is the challenge mode! It sucks! I'm not prepared for this. I kind of just jumped into this because I was like, I need something to waste for the last, like, half hour. And I know that you, among most people, have been saying, you should try the challenge battle at least once. It's like, yeah, sure, you know what? I'll try it. How bad can it be? This is what I get. Should have listened. Should have just stuck with my guns. Now I gotta fight Masakato in this state. Oh wait, no, I gotta fight Kansu Ra. I forgot about Kansu Ra.
I shall pass.
Who will also have Stupid Impaler's Revenge. Oh, you don't start with that? Oh, that's fantastic. Well, I'm not gonna look to get forced to mouth. Well, that's depressing. Guess I'll just do all my turns again.
Here I come.
This is gonna have to be the thing that helps me get through it. Everyone's got repellers. Not the common enemies. They better not have... The common enemies better not. I can understand this is the boss, but not the freaking common enemy. Where's my freaking crits? Hold on, now I gotta know. Well, no. Surely you do, right? Like, I know you have to. You have anything new? Oh, well, you got that crap I gotta deal with now. Counterattacks the weak almighty. Oh, right, and I gotta deal with that now, huh? Then what is this? When switching out, greatly increases the... Oh, whatever. Whatever, bring it.
I shall pass.
Ow. Well, at least I dodged, so that helps a little bit. That gives me a turn. Also, flip me, running. All right. Guys, rage. Thanks for the crit. We're not hurt. Yes, lesser can anymore. You didn't absorb. Oh god, my crit rate is terrible because of the stupid level 100 demons. No, I didn't get a crit with him. I was hoping. Alright, good dodge. That's 2. That's 2 more. Alright, we'll take it. We'll take it. Lower your stuff a little bit. This time I am going to use Chaotic Will. And I should heal everybody. Ah, oh, so close. I got this. I'm awesome. Ow! There we go. Huh. They don't have it. Okay, so it is just the main guys. And I'm surprised that yours hasn't kicked it, but I think we've been dodging more of your skills than anything else. Okay, think. I mean, obviously I still gotta take you out more than anything else. The question is, how do I go about doing that? You want a bit of math mumbo jumbo about crit rate? I remember you telling me before. Unfortunately, it's not gonna do much because they're higher level than me, despite my massive stats. It's stupid. It's just dumb. I know. Remember you talked about that during the Demi-Fiend fight.
Here I come.
I'm just gonna go again. Just flip this game. Yes, but there's more. Oh, goody. I love when there's more. Oh, there's a crit. At least you're hurt. You need energy. Chocolate pot. There it is. Skip your turn. Gonna do this. Hopefully I can dodge the turn. Bring it. Damn it. That's not what I wanted you to do. Oh, okay, that works. I should probably get some energy for Zeus, though. Alright, let me read what Ani said. So imagine this. You only do normal attack. You fight enemies your level. The difference being they have 99 stats and you have 999. The crit rate, I think, is like 10%. It's like 10% or 12%. Okay. Probably used so far. And you're probably going to have to really help out because I'm about to fight Masakato now. I'm going to get destroyed. Oh, I'm gonna get destroyed by this dude, man. I already know. The last thing he needs is freaking Impaler's Revenge. Yo, I'm hosed. I already know I'm hosed. Doing damage though, which is nice. I don't think I should do any buff. I don't think I can buff. Because if I do a buff or debuff, it just makes his crit rate stupid. And he's got a Paler's Revenge, so I can't do that. The issue with crit rate in this game is that if you use attacks without any base crit modifier, it's practically impossible to crit. Yeah, which is why you need skills like, what is it? Bloody Glee and Murderous Glee, right? So that way it improves your crit rate. I got that much. Problem is, I decided not to get Bloody Glee. Normally I would have. Like, I know I could have done it because the only reason why is because I like Paraceline Blur. But that's useless also. But doesn't Bloody Glee and Murderous Glee, Bloody Glee and Murderous Glee stack? Only amplifies base crit rate? Oh, I didn't know that. I'm loving the various music. I wonder if Demi's gonna get ideas for this, for more projects for this. The Glees are only as good as the base crit. Lame. God, I don't think I can buff. I really don't think I can. I don't know what to do. I can't use any buffs. Because you have... Oh, I didn't use the items. Oh, well, I know what I can do with you. You have the thing that my Masakato has. You have Diorama? Oh, come on, man. Greatly raises accuracy. Like, you need it. And then increases normal damage to make your crit better, which has a high chance of crits. And then might as well just bypass it, because flip me running. Oh, God. All right. And then this, that I know sucks. I know, you're weak to everything. I'm not... Wait. He's weak to everything? Was he always weak to everything? I don't remember him being weak to everything. Well, whatever. I don't want to trust it. I'm too scared. What do you mean Masakato always has dioramas on his arsenal? I forgot. But I think that thing that got me was the fact that he's weak to every element. But this is totally a bait, right? Because he's going to do so much stupid damage to me. I know he is. Can I seal him? Well, I probably can't, but you know what? Nah, that was worth a shot. All right, 5 freaking turns. Yep. All right, that's 2. Great. Does he have a Paler's Revenge? Yes, of course he does. Oh, God. What am I going to do, man? He's this boosted with recalcitrant. This move is going to kill me. Okay, I just got to not do this. I need different people. I don't think Zeus can help me much in this. I might need a punching bag.
Let's go.
He does have Impaler, but I'd rather him take out Shiva. Oh, but that's gonna do worse against him. Oh well. Least I can do is reduce the turns you have. Oh, you believe in me? Oh, you're so sweet. Does he have any AoE moves other than Recalcitrant? No. He'll do Frey Krugel, he'll do Blade, and then I don't think he'll do that just yet.
Like a moonbeam.
Pale and fleeting. I believe in his inflated stats. I don't know if the stats are gonna help me much. Especially he does diorama so many damn times. Wait, why is his defense lower? Oh, because he started the fight with that. I have a dumb idea. Hear me out, folks. So this move right here, the innate skill, I've done some research on it, and Adi helped me out. A number of people actually helped me out. As you read down there at the bottom, it says that the increased crit rate and damage of crit hits is better based on the number of active effects on user, right? So, I'm pretty sure the more buffs and debuffs are in play, the higher his crit rate and crit damage will be. Normally, in typical SMT fashion, or any RPG, it's a good idea to boost yourself. Give yourself all the buffs, weaken all your enemies, do that whole jam. But this specific fight scares me because this move is devastating. I know it will take me out. And the last thing I need is to make this move even stronger by adding more buffs. That's the smart thing, is to not do a buff in this fight. I know this. I know it's the smart thing. Here's why I think I might do the dumb thing. If he keeps using diorama and gets multiple turns, I think I need to pump out... What stack of debuffs? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think I need to pump out more debuffs on him. But the problem is, at this point in time, I don't have the ability to just do... Well, Adi, I know where you're going with this. I don't think I have the ability to just reduce defense. I think all I have is debilitate, and then attack defense. Like, I don't have just defense. So here's the dumb thing I'm gonna say. I'm gonna start using stuff to weaken his attack and defense, and it's gonna bone me, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna have to eat that bullet. Also, be careful. He's got oh, and of course, I did forget. He's got this. So anytime I null or drain or reflect an attack back at him, then his next skill has a high chance to just... Well, it just basically... It's not even a chance. It just guarantees to do damage unless I dodge it. So it's just extra dumb. The last thing I need in my RPG is to do this. Okay. No, as in revenge is procced. He's got impaled at the moment. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Yeah. Oh, well. Bring it the flip on, man. Bring it the flip on. I'll take it. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. But at this point... Oh, and I just thought about it. I'm still doing the challenge where if a demon dies, I can't bring them back, right? Because I decided to do that? Fantastic. How? Jesus! Did you just see that? Did he do 4,000 damage? He did 4,000 damage! He did 4,000 damage. Okay, sure. I needed to see if he could do more damage. I needed to see if I can get a crit on him. Didn't work, did it? I should show you something, BRB. Oh yeah, I should tell you this. Oh yeah, go ahead, tell me. What do I need to know? I have a funny feeling I'm gonna love it. And that's me reducing his turns too. I'm reducing how many turns. Masakato's the only super boss in this game that flats out cheats. What do you mean? How does he flat out cheat? How much worse can this battle be? What could possibly be worse than this? Masakato always deals 3 times the damage. What do you mean he always does 3 times the damage? What? For what? What needs? Stupid. Why? Why does he do 3 times the damage? That doesn't make flippin' licks of sense. Why? Yo, this challenge mouse sucks. I decided to do this over the Demi-Fiend. I feel like I would have stood a better chance. No, because Demi-Fiend would have done Meteor on. What am I supposed to do? gonna lose Shiva this fight. I just realized it. He has Impaler's Revenge, and he's gonna go for it. You think Demi Fiend's 250 times Gaia Rage is bad? This is worse. I think his Gaia Rage sucks. I think his Chaotic Will sucks too. You can't tell me that Masakato's worse than Demi Fiend. I don't know what to do here. I'm too scared to buff. Do it. It's not on you, so, you know. Go ahead, do your calcium execution. I know it's coming. Just get it over with. And Shiva's dead. Alright, that's dodges too. Ow. Ow. Well, that's Danu's life. Great. Sweet. Well, Interesting. Interesting. Well, and I can't even bring Shiva back because of the challenge I'm doing. Extra fantastic. I have a funny feeling about to lose a lot of demons in this fight. Let's see if your speed helps here. Help me. I need healing. Now, Atsuro has how much speed? He's got 387 speed. You think that will help Adi? Can 387 speed help dodge attacks? He's gonna do too many. I can't stop all of this. I don't do enough damage. We gotta go ham. I gotta do some damage. I have to. I know it does. But I gotta do some more damage. At least we got a little bit out. This is why I know I'm gonna be screwed here. Come at me.
I shall assist you.
Give me a challenge. I need a Soma. Alright, here's how I die. Well, that's all that damage I did. And you didn't dodge one. And you fully healed. Great. And Hayataro's dead. And I'm about to be next. And you heal. And Danu's dead, so now I can't get my turns back. And you heal. And that's fun. And that was fun. That was glorious. That felt great. Felt fantastic. That great. Seems like quite the difficult fight. Yeah. There's a way to negate and skip his turns if interested. But other than bypassing the Impaler's Revenge, I am all but willing to learn how. How do I get through this? No, I'm gonna have to hit hard. Oh, and you have Impaler's Revenge too. Oh, so glorious. Man, I love that. Wow. I was hoping that you had a buff. You can bypass the Impaler, yes, and avoid any crit. Ugh. I'll have to learn about it. How the hell am I gonna do this in this fight? Maria and who's the archer's girl? Is this child? You're talking about Artemis. Wait, Maria and Artemis? They got passes where they defend, they ignore Impaler. Oh, that's right. If their defense is raised by... Wait, doesn't Danu as well? No, no, Danu's is, it doesn't strike weaknesses. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Where is she? Where is she? When user guards or has defense raised by 2 ranks, pierce effects will be nullified. Oh. I have an idea. But I think I'm gonna do it from Rhea. Well, I can't do it now because the video is way too long. So I'm thinking about just letting him just take me out. But I have an idea. Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. If I make a Maria that drains all elements and just have, well, not just all elements, but I'll have Maria have the what is it, the take the aggro thing, then I just have to worry about like the calcium execution, and that should be it. So I'll have to make a better Maria. You need to remember that you need to taunt and defend. Oh yeah, for sure. Like as long as I play my turns out, it'll be a long fight. But honestly, if I do, so here's the thing I'm thinking: if I do a team with myself, maybe Zeus because he's the strongest, Demi Fiend, and then Maria, right? I could have Maria negate all elements, probably absorb or repel. Honestly, repelling might be good too, but I think absorb will be easier. Demi Fiend's gonna be useful for chaotic will because 8 turns is stupid. Zeus does the most damage, and then hopefully, in case he does different moves, I can also do like, well, I can't leave the team. So I'm thinking that, well, for now, I just need you to kill me because I need to end the episode. So go ahead and take me out. I'll let you do it. Ow. All right, that's 1 life. Can you do another one, please? Come on, man. Take me out. Wasting time here. Ow. I'm not gonna heal. I'm just let it happen. But that's a good idea. Technically, you don't need a half turn, assuming you drain all his attacks. Well, the reason why... Yes, but the reason why I'm nervous is he can still also mix it up by spamming diorama, which he has done. At the very least, it limits how many things he can potentially do. So... Can you hurry up and kill me? I need to eat. Granted, though, I'm probably not going to do... Oh, jeez, 8 turns. Granted, though, I'm still not planning on doing it next episode. Oh, that's my 2nd life. Can you do that again? 1 more, please. I'm more scared of him spamming diorama. I gotta go do all these fights again. Like he just did. Well, I'm just gonna lay on the ground for a second. Then maybe Alkami's just like, seriously, young man. I've been back for just 5 minutes and this is what happens. Like, I'm sorry you came back to my door. Game over. Oh god, this game. Going into it, I knew I was gonna get screwed. Ugh. The sequence of events of his attacks. Masakado will have the sequence of elements where he goes down the element table. He starts with fire, ice, thunder, yada yada. If you negate fire, he'll heal during his fire turn next turn. So instead, better to drain. Well, either way, I do have to do absorbing thing. It's still just a fear I have. Like, well, for starters, I'm gonna have the Demi Fiend in the fight anyway, so I might as well put him to some use with doing chaotic will. And then maybe mixing it up by getting like some extra turns for me. So if I don't need to use chaotic will, I don't want to have to. It's just a personal fear that I might throw myself off the chain and could get him to do diorama again. And he could. But I will have to do another Maria. Of course, though, I can't even think about the Masakado fight because the bigger problem I have is that next episode I have to fight Satan. And Satan sucks. Just get a little taste of what I'm about to deal with. Am I even able to fight Satan at this point? Oh, well, before I even do this, I did say I was going to do it at the end of the episode. I kind of forgot because Null gave me a thing for it. So let me I am gonna make Maria again.
Welcome.
I'll do it, but let me see. Let me scroll up because no, you gave me the number earlier, and I think it was 42 normal from the top. Trying to remember. Yeah, you said normal 42 from the top. Got it. Okay, let's see what you made. Oops. Normal 42, so 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 41, 42. Alright, naked throne. Jeez, hopefully not an expensive throne. Holy moly. Why is every throne so expensive? It's all over $100,000. Alright, Fritlet, fine, whatever. I'll do this one. What do we give you? This. You know what? I know you're all fire, so I'm gonna give you ice. Repel ice. Ice Perloma. Boom. Actually, you know what? Ice. Repel ice. This. There. Boom. Perfect. You know what? I'll give you Meteorama too. Boom. Everyone's favorite new throne. A throne that only has ice attacks.
Is this demon to your like?
Go ahead. Make it for me. A little late in the video, but I will... Welcome, Elfris, to the stream. A little late in the video, I know, but I'm doing the D&D episode now. I'll throw someone for a loop in PvP. That's the plan, man. Yo, what if that's the way to beat Masakato? Masakato sees Throne, like, spinning on a wheel of fire, and then just gets hit with a pellet of ice bullets. He's like, wait, what? What is this? I'll have to keep a note of this, but the goal for next week's episode is not fighting overpowered Masakato. That's not the goal. But I might consider it depending on how Satan goes. So, folks, this is the end of the episode. You don't need these. Fine. Well, you know what? Fine, because you're ice. Sure. This. Null darkness. You don't need that. Boom. Done. He's like, what have you done to me? I'm a wheel of fire. He's like, yes, I know. I made you awesome. No one ever expects the Spanish Inquisition. No one will ever expect the throne on flame. Masakato 999. No. God, no. Not even remotely close. Adi, you need to realize, when I beat... I'm gonna beat this game, and the only goal I have... Debbie, thank you for tuning in. I'm really surprised that you tuned in for this, though. I'm very honored to have you. Honestly, it's a blessing. Far more than a lowly vitamin like me deserves. So, folks, this is the end of the episode. My goal for this episode, or for next week's episode, Adi, is to fight Satan, which I'm going to show you guys really quickly what I'm afraid of before you guys leave. I'm not drooling. I'm not drooling. I'm tasteful. I'm going to show you guys a taste of what next week's going to be, because I'm going to hate it. So if you guys want to tune in, make sure to be here ready and early, because it's going to suck. I do not plan on fighting the challenge battle Masakato yet. I might consider it if enough people say something. I will definitely consider... Well, I mean, I am going to do Adi's plan, because I didn't think about the impenetrable purity, so it definitely could help. But... I will say this. I will consider the playthrough. Because let's be fair, I've been doing this for a lot of episodes, and I do want to play other games too. Even though I do like the challenge, to be fair. But if I keep playing this game, I'm not going to be able to play other stuff for the block. And unfortunately, I do have to start making some challenges for other playthroughs too. Well, something's going to have to give. Let me show you guys a taste of what's going to happen next week, because this is going to suck. But this is my goal for next week. Next week, if I can at least beat this guy, I will consider this playthrough done. I'll beat the final boss and consider it done. Well, I still have to fight Lucy too, but if I can fight him in his awesome design, I will be good. So that's what's going to happen next week. So if you guys want this, then you know what to do. Tune in, follow, subscribe to skip the ads, all that jazz. And YouTube, well, please help please subscribe, because I'm really trying to reach this goal of getting 300 before the summer ends. I only got like a month and a half or 2 months left. Please help me.
I shall test you.
See, he's already cool because he's got a deep voice.
How dare you take my deep voice from me?
Alright, let me show you why I'm dreading this. I already know it's gonna suck. Just get the stupid move over with. Please be a me. At least be a me and not Yoko. I'm sure that's gonna feel great. Ow. Well. I love starting the game losing my first life. He did more damage to me than I have health. Because this game is balanced. He did 1,052 damage to me. 1,052 damage. And I still don't know how to fight this guy.
Here.
But he's the last super boss I have to do. This music's actually awesome. When targeted by a skill that inflicts an ailment, counter with a severe almighty attack. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna take a picture of all these, because I'm gonna study this. Because that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm not gonna fight him. I'm not gonna fight him off camera. I'm gonna just jump into it. But I'm gonna plan according to this. Let's see what he's got. Medium to severe almighty attack. Increases based on the number of enemies, so that's gonna be strong. Drain HP from an ally. Uses affinity, resistances, skills, and Bakatsuki skills will change depending on the drain ally. Severe physical attack that sucks. Fire attack that bypasses defense. And this move that sucks ass. Oh, and then if we try to do, I don't know, ailments. Yeah, not gonna hurt. So, and looking at his already overwhelming defenses. Resists physical attacks, absorbs fire, absorbs light, and absorbs darkness. So, yeah, folks, look at it, because that's what's going to be next week's episode. On that note, thank you all for tuning in. Place your bets now. Will V survive the fight against Satan? Can he actually fight the final super boss? So only almighty attacks, ignoring all that? Yeah. Well, okay, so in order to beat him, I have a plan. Because I can still debuff him. I can still debuff him. I can still rely on Masakado to get the crits. I would need to replace Yoko. Well, either I have to buff Yoko, or I have to get Tao in here, or someone else that could buff me. So that way I can make Masakado's Scarlet Blade stronger. Here's the thing that I still don't know. That I still didn't do research on, and I don't know if I should do research on. The Makatsuhi Plunder. He drains health and gets the skills and abilities of an ally, right? So, what my guess is, if he does the Makatsuhi Plunder to these guys, that means he gets the skills and abilities of them, right? He also gets the weaknesses as well. But the problem I have is, will he summon a demon that heals? Because if he has a healing demon in his party, then that basically tells me I need to erase the healing demon first and prevent him from healing. And that means that this boss fight is going to be... Bottom line is, next week's going to be a long one. I already know it. That's what's going to be a long one. So yeah, just look at him, because that's what's going to happen next week. So thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to cry. But you know what? At least I had fun with Anime Expo. It was honestly really fun, and I hope I get the chance to go again next year. What else do I say here? I don't know what else to say. I'm hungry. I'm tired. Dealing with level 100 Masakado kind of broke me a little bit. It's honestly Impaler's Revenge that broke me a little bit. But I know a workaround, so it's not the worst. Satan, I'm honestly... I'm being serious when I say this. There are plans that can be done for Masakado. I'm not really nervous about Masakado. Especially with Adi's suggestion that I'm honestly going to do with making a good Maria that's going to be a punching bag. I know it's messed up saying Mother Maria is going to be a punching bag, but... Satan, I don't know how to fight this guy. I do not know. But I'm just going to have to jump into it like I did the Demi-Fiend, and Hopefully next week we can do it. I don't know. Hopefully next week he doesn't start the battle by killing me, which will most likely happen, so. Oh, God. B, look at Discord. Alright, I'll look at Discord really quickly. Is this something that I can say on camera, or should I just close out the episode? Because I still have to do my whole deep voice thing. I'll just look at it real quick. What the spit am I looking at here? Wait. How did that... Wait, why is that so much damage that was done to Lucy? What happened? That's Masakato doing that. How did you get... How... That's Satan doing that? Oh, why am I looking at a level 999 Lucy? Okay, I don't want to look at that right now. But why did you get so much? I'm looking on Discord if anyone's wondering. Why did you do so much how did you do so much damage to it? Okay, you guys don't know this. I'm gonna describe. It's okay. Adi sent me a picture on Discord of presumably you or someone just clowning on Satan. Like, they did the rampage skill, which does like several hits to an enemy. It's Masakato doing it at level 1, and the damage, each and every one was like almost 10,000 damage, and then there was a couple that's like 55. Oh, you know what? Wait, hold on. Did you do that Mokotoki skill? Is it the Mokotoki skill that's like when you have very low health, your damage like jumps up? I don't remember that skill. Is that what you did? Yeah, is it adversity? There's a Mokotoki skill where it's like the lower your health, the higher your damage is. And I know that strat because it was a thing that was viable back in original SMT. And I didn't think about it because I've been relying on just winging it so far for this playthrough. But there's a strat where it's like, okay, set yourself up, take all the damage, go down to 1 HP, and then just do absurd amounts of damage. Impaler's Glory, Adversity, and the Mokotoki. Oh, the Tyrant one. Yeah. I know what your thing is. I've heard of it before, and I've seen someone do it before. I didn't want to do it, but I will say, if worst comes to worst and I can't fight Satan next episode, then probably the following episode I might do it. Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry, it's not 10,000. I'm reading at the numbers, brother. 9,999 or 99,999. My apologies. It's a very large amount of damage that basically just, I would arguably say, damn near was the one move necessary to take out Satan. But I don't know. I'm still gonna just... Gosh, this is gonna suck. I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna try the different strats. I'm gonna try and see what happens, and then we'll see from there. So, as always, folks, I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna get some food and then cry myself to sleep. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I know one thing for certain is, if worst comes to worst, I might rely on that Tyrant one. But I am just gonna rely on the good old-fashioned beat up people and do my best. I need to also make Yoko better. So in between the episodes, how am I gonna make Yoko better? I'll figure something out. But I am gonna eat, and I'm gonna cry, and... I say I gotta cry. Well, it's early for me. So I guess there's no point in sleeping. I'm just gonna eat and cry, and then next week we're gonna see if I can fight Satan. And like I said, if I can at least fight Satan, I will just beat the final boss and call it a playthrough. I don't really personally feel like I have to do the challenge battles on camera unless people ask for it. Like, if enough people ask for it, I might do it. I just want to see if I could. But Satan, for sure, I want to beat. I do not feel I can completely do this playthrough to my satisfaction unless I beat Satan. So, hope you guys are ready for that one. Next week's gonna be rough, and I don't know if maybe my technology or internet shuts down, then maybe it gives me another week to not deal with it, prolong the inevitable. So, thank you all for tuning in, and as always, I'll see you in the next episode. Can we take a second to look at how cool Yoko is? Like, she's so awesome. I need a girl that flies. That's my dream girl right there. I want a girl that just floats in the air. What? I'm not weird.